This might be a bold claim, but I'ma say it. Hot oil treatments might be the most underrated secret when it comes to growing long, healthy type of hair. I know, you're probably wondering, what makes hot oil treatment different from putting oil on dry hair? And it's all about the heat. When you warm up your oils, they penetrate deeper into your hair shaft, allowing your hair to absorb all of the nutrients. I've been using this consistently, and the difference in moisture, length retention, and strength is undeniable. So if you've been struggling with slow growth, breakage, or dryness, this might be your missing step. Now, let's go to my kitchen and prepare the oil so I can show you how to do a hot oil treatment the right way. Okay, so you can always use your favorite herbs and oils. I just want to show you how I make it because it's been a game changer for me. So first I pour in some olive oil, and I like to use olive oil because it deeply moisturizes the hair. It reduces breakage and split ends. It promotes scalp health, and it enhances shine and softness. And I did not do any measurements. I just kind of eyeballed it. Next, I added in some hibiscus, and I love to use hibiscus because it promotes hair growth. It prevents hair loss and thinning. It deeply conditions the hair, and it fights dandruff and any other scalp issues. And last, I added in some cloves. I like to use cloves because it boosts hair growth as well. It prevents hair loss. It also fights dandruff, and it adds volume and thickness. I always use cloves and hibiscus together because cloves, if it's used too much, it can be drying to the hair. And since hibiscus deeply conditions the hair, I always pair them together. And then I gave this a quick blend. I like to blend it so I can get all the nutrients from the clove and the hibiscus into that olive oil. And this is how it looks after a few seconds of blending it up. So since this is a hot oil treatment, we are going to warm our oil up. So I'm going to do the double boiling method. We do not want to stick this in the microwave because, like I said before, we want to get all the nutrients from our herbs and whatnot. So I then poured our olive oil and clove hibiscus mixture into the bowl. And I made sure I got all my herbs out. And I added in a few squirts of some tea tree oil. And I have more details about the oils and herbs that I'm using in the description below. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that. And then I added in a few squirts of some pumpkin seed oil. And then a few squirts of some shebe oil. Oh yeah, and a little bit of amla powder. I've been loving amla powder lately, so I added in a little bit of that. So then I just gave this a quick stir until everything was well incorporated. So once my water began to boil, I turned off the stove and I just let this sit on top of that for about 10 minutes just to get it warm enough and everything, all the nutrients and whatnot out of the herbs and stuff. So then I got a bowl and a wet cap and I poured my oil into that. And I got a wet cap so I could strain all the herbs out. I don't be wanting all that stuff in my hair, to be honest. And it was still kind of hot, so if you do this, please be careful. And I got my applicator bottle. I love using this bottle because it really helps get the oil to my scalp and for even distribution all over my hair. I really like this bottle. So I just poured my oil in there. And then once I was done with that, I sectioned my hair into 4 sections using these claw clips right here. I really love those. And I sectioned my hair into another smaller section just for an even distribution. Next, you want to make sure your oil is warm and not super duper hot because you do not want to burn yourself. I promise you do not want to do that. And then you want to go ahead and apply the oil directly to your scalp, massaging it in to stimulate circulation. And by the way, this can get really, really messy. So make sure you're wearing something that you don't really mind messing up because y'all know how oil can get. Once it's stained, it's there. It's never going away. Then you want to work the oil down to your strands, making sure you focus on the ends also because they are the oldest and driest part of your hair. Don't rush this step. Massaging your scalp for 3 to 5 minutes helps stimulate hair growth, and it also increases blood flow to your follicles. So I also go over my wide tooth comb so that I can have less tangles when I get out of the shower, and then I twist it on down to get it out of my way, and I repeat those same steps over and over and over again until my whole head is basically covered in oil. And my face also, and my shirt also, my neck also, and everything else. Because did I mention how messy this can get? Now to really let the oil do its magic, you want to apply some heat. So you can use a steamer, you can use a heat cap, or even wrap a warm towel over your plastic cap. And then you just want to leave it on for about 30 minutes to an hour before you rinse it out, before you wash your hair like normal. So you're probably wondering, how often should you do a hot oil treatment? So if your hair is super duper dry, once a week is perfect. But if your hair is more balanced, doing it every 2 weeks should be enough. But remember, please remember, a hot oil treatment alone is not enough. You need to have a solid hair care routine that includes deep conditioning, protective styling, and low manipulation techniques to retain length. So now that you know how to do a hot oil treatment the right way, I want to hear from you. What are your go-to oils for hair growth? Drop them down in the comments below. And if you're serious about growing your natural hair longer and stronger, do not forget to hit that subscribe button because I have more game-changing hair care tips coming your way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Don't forget to put your bonnet on tonight before you go to bed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.